And for one last time in 2025, go Birds.
¿Qué tal, Kevin? Bienvenido. Argentina en la casa y el nuevo top 15 de las 145 libras. Preguntarte qué tan importante fue seguir el plan para no apresurarte y encontrar el momento perfecto.
First of all, congratulations, welcome. Argentina finding its place, feeling itself at home. Top 15 at 145. First of all, let me ask you, how important was to follow the plan and not rush into things to make sure that everything went right tonight?
Primero que nada, muchísimas gracias. Es una locura estar en el top. La verdad que no me lo creo todavía. No sé si estoy durmiendo o despierto. La verdad que sabíamos que cómo iba a salir, sabíamos de sus pastadas, sabíamos que iba a doler. Nos mantuvimos la calma. Nada, mantener la calma, seguir presionando. Sabíamos que usando la lucha él se cansaba mucho y cuando volvía al segundo round no era el mismo, así que aprovechamos eso. Donde lo vimos tocado ya empezamos a presionar más y más y más. Y bueno, el giro de puño que salió de la galera, sinceramente, no fue para nada planeado. Justo salió para atrás mío, le pegué y lo vi en el piso y ya está, era mío.
First of all, obviously very happy. Don't know if I'm dreaming, if I'm awake, if I'm sleeping, what it is, but this is amazing. This is a dream come true. We knew it was important to actually follow a strategy, to know that we knew that he was going to come out rushing, he was going to come out at me, come out kicking, that the kicks were going to hurt, not to lose our cool, to continue to find our range, to pressure him a little bit, also to put in some wrestling because we knew he gets tired with wrestling. We knew that he was not going to come out as strong in the second round. That's what we did. And at one point, we just found our range, and it just came out of the spin. The spinning elbow came out of kind of nowhere. I found it, struck, hit him, and when I saw, he was on the ground.
Bueno, justamente eso, KO llega en el momento donde parecía que estabas leyendo bastante bien los movimientos de Giga. Exactamente, ¿qué pensaste en esos segundos antes de lanzar ese golpe con tanta convicción que lo hiciste pese a que nos comentas que no estaba planeado?
It seemed that you were reading Giga very well and reading the movements and finding yourself in there, but what did you find and what took you and led you to actually employ that strike with such precision, even though you said it just came out of nowhere, it wasn't planned, but what led to that strike?
La verdad que sí, ya lo habíamos visto cuando conectamos un par de manos fuerte, vimos que retrocedió mucho, fuimos a cazarlo en contra de la reja, justo tiré un volado y sentí como que no, me sobró un poco en salir solamente, como un poco arriesgado, y es algo clásico de todo alto, persona alta, esquivar a alguien más bajo haciendo ese mismo gesto. Donde vi que se fue para el lado derecho mío, dije, ya está. Si no lo tiro acá, no lo voy a tirar nunca. Así que lo tiré el giro de puño y sentí un impacto fuerte y dije yo, ¿a dónde se fue? Ya no estaba. Y dije, yo estaba en el piso, listo, ya fue. Metí codo y a la bota.
We saw, and we did kind of felt this throughout the fight, that when I hit him, he would just back up a little bit. And in back up, that's something that happens with tall people. They back up from striking, and there's a certain range for it to back up. And we noticed it was happening a couple of times, so we continued to do it throughout the fight. And at that point, the striking was working. He was backing up to a good range. And when I did it and he went to my right side, I found the range. I said, well, if I don't do this now, I won't do this. I did it. I heard the noise. I was like, where is he? And there he was. And I was just like, what? There he goes. He's down to the ground.
Definitivamente KO va a quedar en la memoria de muchos argentinos y también de toda Latinoamérica. ¿Qué mensaje le das justamente a esa gente que te está apoyando y que está súper prendida de tus peleas?
And his knockout is certainly going to be in the memory of many from Argentina and from all Latin America. So what's the message for all of those that want to see you succeed, that are behind you, and that are your fans?
Agradecerles completamente de corazón, no solamente a Argentina, Esta semana he recibido mensajes de todos lados. La verdad que siento mucho el cariño de la gente, se conectaron mucho conmigo. La verdad que, sinceramente, quiero mandarle un mensaje de que todo el mundo puede llegar a donde estoy yo. No hay nada en especial, simplemente es trabajo duro, sangre y sacrificio, dejar todo en todos los tipos de entrenamiento. No vengo de una academia de las mejores del mundo con campeones, simplemente vengo de una academia de barrio junto con mis compañeros, con esperanza, con proyectos y con ganas, es lo único. Tengo muchísimas ganas de seguir en esta compañía, de seguir escalando poco a poco. No tengo apuro para nada, tengo 24 años recién cumplido, tengo años de sobra para llegar al título, seguir escalando en los rankings. La verdad que agradecido con todo el mundo, con Dios, que siento que este año hizo muchísimo por mí, y agradecerle a toda la gente que vive apoyando.
I received a lot of messages this week, and not just from Argentina, from everywhere in Latin America, and I do like to say that I appreciate all the support. It's very special to me because, as I said to people, I'm not special. It's work that was put in. It's a lot of effort. I don't come from this gym that has world champions. People just work hard. We come in with willpower, with eagerness. We want to succeed and we continue to work hard. And listen, I'm young. I'm just turned 24. I got a lot of time ahead of me. I got a lot of time to evolve, to continue to work. That's what I love to do. And I'm not in any rush to be fighting for a title. So I want to just continue to build myself in this organization step by step, going up. And I like to say that, all this support and all this love that you send me is very important to me.
Just one here from me. Your call out of Cub Swanson, why'd you make that call out? Seems like there might be some guys higher up that you could fight. We don't even know if Cub's going to fight again.
Cuando mencionaste el nombre de Cub Swanson, ¿por qué es Cub Swanson? Porque a otros nombres que están un poquito más arriba, que tal vez no sabemos ni si Cub va a pelear de nuevo, pero ¿por qué dijiste a Cub Swanson específicamente?
Sinceramente entrena a todos los peleadores con el que yo he peleado, así que lo veo todos los días en la esquina, tráemelo para arriba. La verdad que no, sin faltarle respeto, es una leyenda, tiene un boxeo hermoso, siento que podríamos hacer una pelea espectacular, de pelea de la noche. Así que nada, estoy esperando pelear contra leyendas, quiero ser el cazador de leyendas, hay muchísimas peleas que puedo y quiero hacer, así que es poco a poco. La verdad que siento que sería una gran pelea contra él.
Cub has been training pretty much every fighter that they send to fight me. Every time I'm fighting somebody, Cub is in the corner, so might as well come up and let's fight. And also, we're talking about like the fact that the guy's a legend. The guy's got gracious boxing. It would be amazing for us to go at it. And I want to be a legend hunter. There's so many out there to hunt and to get, and I want to be the person that actually fights them. So I think it would be great. I think it would be a war, a great fight for everybody.
Kevin, right here. After your last fight with Denis Silva, you said nothing is better than a slice of pizza or some junk food. Did you get a chance to eat any junk food yet? Or if not, what's your gameplay for the dinner tonight?
Después de la última pelea contra Denis Silva, dijiste que no hay nada mejor que una pizza o una comida chatarra. ¿Ya tuviste la oportunidad de comer algo ya? O si no, todavía, ¿cuál es el plan?
No, estoy cagado de hambre. Tengo ganas de comer algo, una Coca-Cola es lo único que me dieron. No, quiero ya llegar a casa, ya sé que tengo un chipotle, ya encargamos comida. Ya le dije a mi manager que ya me encargue pizza, hamburguesa, lo que haya de abierto, vamos a encargar. Tengo muchísima hambre, tengo ganas de disfrutar la comida de otra forma. Esta semana fue muy tensa, la verdad que fue una semana dura de entrenamiento, de pelear contra alguien como lo es Giga. Nada, tengo hambre.
I'm freaking hungry, man. I am. The only thing they got me was a Coke. No, but I don't kidding aside. I told my coach, we got Chipotle waiting on us right now. I told him you got to procure some pizza, some burgers, whatever is open, we're going to be consuming. So we were ready for that. It was a tough week. It was a very intense week. There was a weight cut, and also to prepare to fight a legend like Giga. And obviously it was a lot of hard work into it. So I'm freaking hungry and I want to eat.
Just one from me. Aquí ahí ya la gente, todo el mundo está pidiendo verte en una arena, ya, ¿sabes? No, fuera del Apex. Entonces, ¿cuál es tu mensaje para esa gente que te espera ver en una arena ya prontico?
And a lot of people want to see you in arenas right now outside of the Apex. So what's your message for those who want to see you in arenas? What you want to do?
La verdad que yo creo que ya es hora. La verdad que el Apex me ha dado muchísimas experiencias, he perdido y he ganado muchísimo. La verdad que estoy extremadamente agradecido con el Apex, me ha enseñado muchísimo. Pero bueno, capaz que si me dan la oportunidad de pelear en una arena o me quieren dar una entrada en algún momento para ir a un evento, como conocer por lo menos lo que es una arena, yo encantado. Si no, póngame en el juego, me elijo una arena y estamos chocho todo el mundo. Pero algo, por lo menos. Espero que la próxima sea una arena o algo distinto.
The Apex has taught me many lessons. I've lost things here. I've earned things here. I've learned things here, and it's been amazing. But I think it's more than time to fight in an arena. But and I'll be ready. Just call me up. I'll love to fight in the arena. But if not, if the idea is not to fight in an arena yet, can you please just invite me for one show so I can see an arena show? I would love to see what it's like. Please just give me a ticket, and I would love to see what this spectacle is like. But if not, I will be ready. If you can't give me a ticket, just put me in a fight, and I'll be ready to fight in an arena in front of people.
Joshua Van rompió parámetros la semana pasada y tú lo hiciste hoy. ¿Qué quiere el corazón de Kevin Vallejos decirle a Argentina?
So Joshua Van broke some paradigms last week. You did it yourself right now, getting into the top. What does your heart want to say to those in Argentina right now that you're breaking into the top of the world?
Para toda Argentina, la verdad que agradecido. La verdad que todo lo que estoy logrando es para toda Argentina. Quiero hacer cosas muy grandes en Argentina. Quiero llevar un gimnasio, quiero hacer mis campamentos en Argentina. No quiero salir más, no quiero viajar. Quiero hacer campamentos en Argentina. Quiero hacer que más gente sepa lo que es ser un peleador de UFC, que tenga la experiencia, que puedan seguir desarrollándose junto con mi equipo. Sinceramente tengo proyectos grandes para llevar a Argentina. Esto es el comienzo de algo grande, esto es una oportunidad gigante la que se me está dando y me encantaría compartirlas con todos ellos, mi experiencia, mi sabiduría, mi experiencia en campamentos afuera y que más argentinos tengan el conocimiento y puedan llegar a algo grande igual que yo.
And to all those in Argentina, I want to give back. I want to be able to go back, and I want to do my camps in Argentina. I don't want to have to leave. I want to do everything there. I want to show people what this is like to go through the process. I have projects that just bring the game, you bring MMA, you bring this sport to Argentina, and the philosophy, the teachings, having, again, a project to build on, to show people what it's like to be in this sport, from the training camp, how you get better, more and more people be exposed to this. So there's a lot of talent in Argentina, and I think that I want to show this to as many people as possible back at home so they see what this is all about. All good? Yeah.
Thank you.
Manel, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
Feel good, no? I win. Feel amazing.
Are you happy to have this chapter with Royval past you? You guys were booked. This is your third time booking, and now it's over.
Yes, now it's over. I think I left no doubts about about this match.
On Wednesday, you said you were going to come out and do a masterpiece. Was that your masterpiece?
That's what I say, You guys have to believe more in my words, because what I say, I do. And I told you guys, because I'll make it look easy. And I did.
What was the game plan coming into the fight?
No, the game plan was just stay calm, you know. I know you're gonna bring a storm, you know, and I will handle the storm, you know. When I will handle the storm, I will figure out the knockout. So that's what was in my mind all the time in a fight, and never underestimate him. So I stay composed and just do my job.
You dropped a pretty good promo after your win. I guess the only question is if someone believes that Tatsuro Taira is ahead of you, what would you say to people who believe he's ahead of you?
So if someone believes this, they don't know nothing about math, you know, because 2 + 2 is not 6, right? It's 4. And Brandon Royval just beat Tatsuro Taira. He break him, mental, physical. I did Brandon Royval in 1 round, you know. So do the math.
When would you like to return? And
soon as possible. Soon as possible. Soon as possible. I want to have this feeling again. What I'm feeling right now, I want to have this feeling because the fight is not over. You know, the celebrations are gonna be when I have my belt, you know, with me. That's when I'm gonna have the celebration. So as soon as possible, UFC want to book me, I'll be there. I will show up and I will fight and I will win and I will get to the belt. So I had no injury. The fight was fast, so I'm ready to go again.
If you do get the title shot, can you give us an early prediction of how you win that fight?
This is already in my mind a long time ago. I will knock him out, Joshua Valdez as well. You know, I know they don't have hands for me. 5 rounds, I can take a lot of time. You know, I can take my time. I can shine. But if they make a mistake, I will knock him out in the first round. But like I say, I want to play with my food on the first round, and then second round I can do my job. So ain't gonna be different.
Congratulations, enjoy it.
Thank you.
Manel, I got a question. You always had good striking, but recently you started to work with one of the highest level boxing coaches, Artem Kuzminov.
Yeah.
How the preparation with him helped you out to get the win today, like this, with a knockout?
So I grew up in boxing with my 2 years old. So working right now with Artem was amazing because I go back to my roots, you know. He showed me the discipline, the focus, and stay maintained. So this training with him was amazing. He comes in the right time and was one of the best things I did in my career, investing on him and he invested on me 100%. We stay focused. We did a lot of drills, boxing, a lot of routine, you know, some things boring that we do in boxing, shadow boxing, a lot of stuff that fighters don't want to do. Back in the basics, you know. So this is what I did, and this is what makes me very composed. You see me there calm, was a lot of work.
Nice. Do you have any specific plans for upcoming Christmas holidays? When you're gonna spend it? What you're gonna do?
No, I'm just gonna do. I have now a big promo in my country in Angola with the Pumangol. I'm gonna there visit the gas stations and do some advertisements for the oil with the CEO Ivan Nilson Machado. We're gonna do a lot of stuff there in Angola for our country, for our sport, and then I'm gonna back to the work.
Thank you.
Just one briefly from me. When we spoke earlier this week, we spoke about how popular you are in Japan. And with Tatsuro Taira, you know, they brought him...
Nobody knows Tatsuro Taira in Japan. Believe me.
I know, that's what
nobody
knows.
knows.
You told me that on Monday.
You go to Japan, nobody know him.
But what I...
You know?
Obviously,
they think that it's like a cookie. You say Tatsuro Taira, you think like it's a cookie? Yes. But you say my name, everybody knows that.
No, I do believe you when you say that, but it does the optics look, right? Like he was brought cage side.
I can speak Japanese as well.
For the title fight. He was brought cage side.
Yes.
Do you feel that maybe the UFC's gonna skip you? And if they do skip you, are you willing to fight before you get a title shot?
I don't feel UFC is a smart and intelligence company, right? They did the best investments, and we have now a very successful company. So if they want to still smart, they have to invest on me.
Do you think you versus Van potentially in Japan would sell better than Taira and Van?
I don't think so. I believe. You know, only me, Manel in Japan can be the advertisement. in Japan. Don't need Japanese fighters, don't need anyone, because their own people don't like them. They like the Star Boy.
Thank you. Congrats on the
You're
win.
welcome, brother.
Mano, congrats to your left. Congrats on an amazing performance. There's no doubt you're going to get the bonus after that. Do you have any specific plans with what you're going to do with the bonus?
No, brother, we're gonna invest. Man. We're gonna save the pocket. You know, my daughters grow up. You know, she have to go to the college. She have a lot of stuff to do, and she have the same taste than me. So I have to keep the bonus for her.
Yeah, and I think it's a it's a healthy sign of the division. You know, all these talks are having, whether it's you, Tyra, the contenders coming up. So what are your overall thoughts on the state of the flyweight division?
I don't know why people talk about Tyra so much. When you see me fight, you see my style. You know, there is no room to my name be near to him. You know, we are different persons. We are different fighters. You know, I bring the excitements. I bring the finishes. You know, I ain't no boring. And this guy just know how to say, I'm happy, you know. So I don't know what you guys want, you know. So I'm the best investment. I'm the smart investment, you know. Brandon Raval is in UFC like 12 fights. He never been knocked out. I knock him out on first time, you know. That's the thing I do. Last guy I fight, Asu, he was on 17 win streak. Nobody was never knock him out. I did it. So, what you guys want?
A couple last ones for me. We always see the CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo celebration after you win. So, what do you think that would do for you? Say you get the title fight, on a big stage, and the whole world sees you do that celebration. That's a tribute to a global icon.
It will be amazing. It will be amazing. I born in Angola. I represent my country very, very well. Always in my blood. I come from mother of Africa, but I grew up in Portugal, and I played soccer for a long time. That's why I celebrate the way I celebrate. I never forgot my roots, where I born, and never forgot where I grew up. So this is something mean to me, because in Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo is the famous thing, big thing, and second person there is Manel. And right now in sport in Angola, I'm the big thing there, So, like I say, I'm going right now to Angola. We're gonna do some advertisements with Pumangol, with Goil Gas Station. We do a big things there. We're talking about big business, and we're gonna change the sports and bring more Africans, for my country, and do big things, not just for me, because I always never think about me, but we're going to do a lot of things, me and the CEO of the company.
Yeah. And finally, for me, your guys' fight was the very last one for UFC with ESPN. So what was it like, to close out that era in spectacular fashion you did?
It was amazing. Like I said, UFC, a smart company. They did the best investment, the right investment, and they put me on the file of the end on ESPN. How beautiful is that, How was the finish? You guys like it, the fight? It was amazing. So was a beautiful ending,
Did you get any feedback from the matchmakers or Dana or anything after the fight tonight?
That's not my work. I let my manager, Ali Abdelaziz, do this work, but they see me very happy. They see me very happy.
And is it kind of telling that the champ hasn't said anything on Twitter?
He's scared already. He's scared. He he's about to go down, He know he didn't say anything because he know I'm about to go down and I'm coming hard. 2026, I'm coming very hard. I'm coming with a lot of investments, a lot of sponsors. I'll be more ready. I'll be more ready. I'll be more sharp. I'll be very focused. I will not have time to do distractions. In my life, I'll eat, sleep, and thinking about him every day. Believe me. Every day. Till I'm taking that gold, I'm going to think about him every day. And he's going to sleep and dream about me. I'm going to be the worst nightmare he's going to have in his life. Because I'm about to go down.
I love it. Congrats on the victory.
You're welcome.